So I was thinking about doing an intro that like a YouTuber would use if they had like 10 million subscribers, but I guess I'm just gonna say welcome back and hit the like button. So just like last time, I'm advertising this video on Snapchat, so if you're watching it, you're probably from Snapchat. But just in case you're not, my Snapchat is in the description, so if you care, you can go follow that. Send noodles. And I got World War II, so that's pretty cool. But that's not why you're here, is it? You're here to hear about thirsty children that I'm about to make fun of mercilessly. So that was about 35 seconds of video explanation. I've been noticing this more and more in the past couple days, and it's really been getting on my nerves. It's when these kids, these thirsty children, like I'm talking children so thirsty that you could drink a glass of sand, have a one-track mind that tells them, slide in those DMs. You're probably like, oh, well, Peter, you're just upset because you can't slide into DMs because you don't have the God-given ability. And it's not that, really, it's not. Okay, maybe it's a little bit that, but it's that I can't have a conversation with these males, specifically males, that try and slide into the DMs all the time, alright? I feel like you're not following me on this, so I'm going to give you an example. So I text this guy and I ask him if he's making it to the party on Saturday. And in the meantime, while I wait for him to check the message I had just sent him, I decide to text another person, female character, the same thing. And here's where it gets thirsty, my friends. So the girl texts back because, you know, who can resist a text message from this guy? You know what I'm saying? So she tells me yes, she can make it to the party, and she also happens to just throw in that Sahara, we're gonna call him Sahara because, you know, he's thirsty, is such a funny guy. So I'm like, so wait, you're texting Sahara right now? Like, right now? Yeah, he's so funny, isn't he? And at this point, I'm just kind of irritated that he's like, you know, not checking the message that I sent him. So like 20 minutes later, I get back on Snapchat and I see that he still hasn't responded to the message, but I'm like, yeah, whatever. But then I go on the stories and I check his story that he just updated 1 minute ago. And it's a screenshot of his recent chats with congrats on 100, baby. And he didn't blur out all the other people that were on his list. And there's my message sitting right there, unopened, right under female character Snapchat streak. But I digress, and I'm now moving on to example 2. For me personally, example 2 is a little bit more painstaking to have to like live through. And this is when you're talking to thirsty male in real life, and the only thing thirsty male seems to be able to come up with is the one-way conversation of, dude, I'm so in there. Now this isn't always boring, but most of the time it's like the 5th time I've heard about the same girl and I don't care anymore. And that's basically it for example 2, but I'm gonna have to correct myself here. I actually have a much more dreaded example, and that example is basically the guy who thinks he's cool because he can quote-unquote pull off 3 girls at the same time. Hey man, I'm pulling off 3 girls at the same time. Your mom, my grandmother, and a body pillow of Asuna. I mean, it's pretty depressing because we all know how they spend their free time. Hopefully I've guided you males in the right direction of proper hydration and social acceptance. That's it for this week's video, you guys. I might upload next week. I might not upload next week. I might, you know what, I might quit YouTube today, but you'll find out next week if I'm still doing it. So till then, like the video if you liked the video, subscribe or don't come back if you're new, and comment or keep it to yourself. Somehow I've got to use up like 45 more seconds of gameplay because I recorded it, might as well use it, and the video is already short as is, so I'm still fitting it to the Snapchatter's average attention span just for you guys. So you should feel special, but not too special. Okay, I'm actually gonna leave now.
Elevator!